Your chest suddenly feels hollow. Your hands start to shake. She looked away from you. She chose someone else instead, and your whole world collapsed. But this isn't a breakup story. This is a survival story. 40,000 years ago, rejection killed. Not metaphorically, literally killed you. You are standing near the fire. Young lead watches crush laugh with another. The tribe sees everything happening. Everyone is watching you fail. Your stomach drops like stone. Your face burns with shame. You want to disappear completely, but there's nowhere to hide. The savannah is wide open, and your tribe is small. 20 people witnessed your humiliation. 20 people who remember everything. That feeling in your chest. That exact same feeling existed then. The same brain, same chemicals. Same crushing weight of being unwanted. Rejection hasn't changed in millennia. Only the setting has changed. But here's what nobody tells you. Ancient humans didn't just feel rejected. They faced actual death from it. Being rejected meant losing tribal protection. Losing protection meant dying alone. So your brain built an alarm. That alarm still fires inside you. Every single time you are rejected. So how did they survive it? How did ancient humans handle rejection? And why does it still hurt? Let's go back to the beginning. Imagine a small tribe, 20 people. Young lead grows up among them. He knows every face since birth, every voice, every laugh, every smell. And then something new happens inside. Attraction hits for the first time. Crush appears different from everyone else. Her voice sounds different now somehow. Her movements hold his attention longer. His heartbeat changes around her. This isn't just emotion, it's biology. His brain releases dopamine like flood. The same chemical triggered by food. The same reward as finding water. His brain says she equals survival. And that's the trap right there. Because when she says no, your brain reads it as danger. Not sadness, actual danger signal. Your cortisol spikes within seconds. Your immune system temporarily weakens. Your body enters emergency survival mode. All because one person said no. Sounds extreme, but science confirms it. Brain scans show something astonishing. Rejection activates the same pain regions, the exact areas as physical injury, a broken heart and broken bone. Your brain processes them identically. This isn't poetry, it's neuroscience. So when young lead gets rejected, his body reacts like he's wounded. His appetite vanishes for days. Sleep becomes impossible at night. He replays the moment obsessively. What did I do wrong? Was I not strong enough? Was I not useful enough? These questions consumed ancient humans too. Because rejection wasn't just personal failure. It was public broadcast of low value. And in a tribe, value is everything. The moment Crush rejected young lead, tribe_group started talking about it immediately. Gossip was their social technology. Information traveled faster than any predator. Within hours, every person knew. Young lead got rejected by Crush, and now his status dropped sharply. Other potential mates noticed this signal. If she doesn't want him, why would I? Rejection created a cascading reputation collapse. One no could destroy everything. Months of proving yourself gone instantly. But here's what made it worse. There was nowhere to start fresh. No new city, no new school. No dating app to swipe through. You lived with these people forever. The same 20 faces every day. The person who rejected you, there. The person she chose, also there. Every meal, every hunt, every gathering. You had to sit near your failure and watch it play out daily. Young lead watches Crush with her choice, while tribe Grupo watches young lead watching. It was emotional torture without escape. So ancient humans developed survival strategies, not self-help, real behavioral adaptations. The first strategy was strategic withdrawal. Young lead pulled back from the group, not abandonment, just physical distance. He sat further from the fire. He volunteered for longer hunting trips. Distance reduced daily emotional triggers. It gave the shame time to cool. It also stopped tribe group from gossiping. When you're absent, you're not entertainment. Silence became his first healing tool. The second strategy was competence display. Young lead returned with a large kill. He carried it alone into camp. Tribe group Grubblp noticed immediately. Respect shifted. He didn't hunt to impress Crush. He hunted to reset tribal value. Competence overrides rejection over time. Every successful act rebuilt his reputation. What he couldn't earn through attraction, he earned through contribution and skill. The tribe needed good hunters to survive. Suddenly, rejection mattered less to everyone. His usefulness outweighed his heartbreak. This is resource revaluation, ancient style. The third strategy was alliance building. Young lead strengthened bonds with other males. He shared food more generously now. He helped others carry heavy loads. He became the reliable one in camp. Male alliances protected against social collapse. Even if females rejected you repeatedly, strong male bonds kept you alive. Your friends wouldn't let you starve. They wouldn't let you sleep unguarded. They wouldn't face predators without you. Friendship was rejection insurance in prehistory. Young lead's friends stood closer to him. They shared meat with him publicly. Tribe_group noticed the loyalty signal clearly. He is still valued. He still belongs. Rejection didn't erase him from tribe. His friends made sure of that. But what about the emotional damage? Strategies don't erase pain, they manage it. Ancient humans had no therapists, obviously, no journals, no meditation apps. But they had something equally powerful: firelight conversations at night. Young lead sits with an elder after dark. The elder tells stories of past rejection, his own failures, his own heartbreaks, stories where the rejected one survived, stories where something better came later. Narrative healing is deeply ancient. Hearing someone survived your exact pain, it rewires your brain's prediction model. You stop assuming rejection means permanent doom. You start believing recovery is possible. The elder didn't give advice directly. He told stories and let meaning land. This is why we still love stories. Movies, songs, novels about heartbreak. Same mechanism. We heal by hearing reflected experience. But there's a darker side too. Not everyone survived rejection well. Some ancient humans spiraled dangerously downward. They became aggressive after being rejected. They challenged the chosen male publicly. This sometimes ended in real violence. The tribe had to manage this carefully. Unchecked rejection rage threatened group stability. So tribes developed social cooling mechanisms. Elders would intervene before violence erupted. They redirected anger into productive tasks. The rejected male got special assignments: dangerous scouting, long-range foraging missions, tasks that burned off the cortisol, tasks that restored pride through danger. It wasn't therapy, it was redirection. And it worked for thousands of generations. But here's the hidden mechanism nobody discusses. Female rejection wasn't random cruelty. It was nature's selection tool. Crush rejecting young lead contained information: genetic compatibility, resource assessment, social calculation. She evaluated survival odds subconsciously. Will his children survive? Will he provide? Will his genes mix well with mine? Rejection was her biological quality control. It felt personal, but it was computational. Her brain ran survival math automatically, and the result simply said, not him. This doesn't make rejection hurt less, but it reframes what rejection actually means. It's not about your worth as human. It's about biological pattern matching. And here's the real twist you need. The males who survived rejection best, they became more attractive to others. Resilience itself became an attractive trait. A male who recovers from public shame and comes back stronger and more useful. That male signals extraordinary survival fitness. Rejection was a test. Recovery was the answer. Tribe GitHub watched who handled rejection well and who collapsed under its weight. Your response to rejection was your advertisement, not your initial attraction attempt. The comeback defined your mating future. Young lead came back different after rejection. quieter but more capable than before. He moved through camp with new purpose. He stopped seeking Crush's attention completely. He focused entirely on being useful. Other females in tribe group started noticing. His indifference made him suddenly interesting. His competence made him suddenly safe. His emotional stability made him suddenly attractive. The same rejection that broke him eventually rebuilt him into someone better. This pattern repeated across thousands of tribes, across hundreds of thousands of years. The men who survived rejection best, they passed those resilience genes forward. The ones who didn't survive it, their lineage often ended right there. Natural selection filtered for emotional recovery. Your ability to bounce back from heartbreak. It's literally built into your DNA. Your ancestors already survived this exact pain. Every single one of them was rejected. And every single one recovered enough. You exist because they didn't give up. That resilience lives inside your cells. But modern rejection feels different somehow. Because we've lost the tribal structure. Ancient humans had automatic support systems. Friends who physically stayed close after rejection. Elders who told healing stories at night. Tasks that redirected pain into contribution. We've lost almost all of that. Now rejection happens through a text message, through being left on read for days, through a swipe in the wrong direction. And we process it completely alone. Alone in a room with a screen. No fire, no elder, no tribe. No one sitting closer to show support. The pain is ancient, but isolation is new. That's why modern rejection feels unbearable. It's not that you're weaker than ancestors. It's that your support system disappeared. They had 20 people around the fire. You have a notification that never comes. The mismatch is the real problem. Your brain still runs ancient software. Rejection still triggers the survival alarm. But no tribe appears to help. No elder tells you a recovery story. No friend shares meat to say, you matter. You're running prehistoric emotional code on a modern machine with no support. And that's not your fault at all. It's an evolutionary design without its ecosystem. So what do you do with this? You rebuild the fire in your own way. You find your tribe, even if small. You tell your story to someone close. You let narrative healing work its magic. You increase your competence at something real, not to impress the one who left, but to remind yourself you're still valuable. You let time create distance from shame, exactly like young Lead did by the fire. You don't fight the pain, you outlast it. Because your ancestors already proved it's possible. Every human alive today is proof. Proof that rejection doesn't end the story. It just forces a harder chapter. Young Lead eventually sat by the fire again. Tribe group made space for him like before. Crush's rejection became an old memory. And life continued, because it always does. Your heartbreak is real and valid. But it's not new to your species. Humans have been rejected for millennia. And humans have been recovering just as long. The pain you feel right now, it's the same ancient alarm doing its job. It's telling you, you still care. And caring is what kept us alive.